Hello everyone, let's start the review right away with the juicy stuff. The link coin, it's doing great, and there are about 2 days and 23 hours left to get in. A perfect picture. Bullish engulfing. The histogram is mega. Yes, the intersection, well, in general, it's great here. Here's RSI. The rocket should update this high. This one, yes, from November 6th, but I think it will update. A super picture. I'm already in the trade. Here I entered at the breakout of 1647. In general, there was almost no retest, just flying on a rocket. What we need to do, I said, establish above these levels for a week. Actually, here's the picture. Yes, that is here. Depending on the leverage, you can go up to 34 from such movement. Yes. Well, Link is just pumping. In the current market, bullish is a cool idea, but don't overdo it because it flies vertically. When it flies vertically, it can stick horizontally, vertically again, do this. But that's all will be within the framework of risk management, yes, because we have a stop loss somewhere in the middle of this trade. Da u nas protorgovočka po e profilu objoma vidno, da vod oni urovni oni. Let me always remind you that there are volumes between the profiles and in these places where there is little volume. In the volume profile of the rocket, yes, here's the fuel, here is the rocket, which is actually will happen, well, here the testic is ideally yes for the beauty of this picture. Well, I wanted to remind you where we trade. This is exchange B, there is maximum liquidity, minimum slippage, and moreover, by following the link in the description, you can get a $10 bonus. And for a deposit $100, they're ending with a crazy $30,000 bonus for a crazy same deposit, $25,000, and the trading volume here should be colossal. And you can follow the link, or the referral code is 63583, and the exchange is the best right now for people with a Russian passport. And also, the commissions here are minimal, and replenishment occurs without commission through P2P. Let's return to the chart. Our link continues like a rocket of this kind. Everything has been sorted out. Okay, let's get back to our holes. Yes, we have we have all the demand zones. Yes, the former demand zones. Now this is the supply zone, of course. Yes, so this zone can be repainted red, and there most likely will be some kind of rebound, but all this anxiety of traders about this straight has disappeared. Yes. And now we clearly see the range, so to speak. Clearly we see the sideways trend that is happening. Yes, that is everything that will happen. In this sideways trend, no. In this sideways movement, there won't be a change in the trend because we have confirmed sideways trading. So as this week has closed here and only a weekly close above the sideways range, that is above 43,941 or below 41,360 will indicate a trend change. It will mean a trend change. This is very good for altcoins, but to trade here is difficult because the sideways movement makes sense. Of course, for the brave, skilled and nimble, you may try to take a short position at 43,976 during a rebound. But naturally, I wouldn't short such a bull market. Regarding Ether also shows a powerful bullish movement. They bought it off. And we took a long position here with students, some of whom haven't been stopped out yet. I was stopped out, for example. We smartly fixed half of it, yes, near the take profit area. The take profit was 240. It barely missed it. Literally, yes, it missed by 8 points. Things like these happen. And we fixed half of the profit. We're comfortable. We could have, in principle, taken it at the retest, but it's already here at the retest. They tried to enter here, but I was drawing a terrible picture here, trying to break through. So it's better to break even, look for new, cool, long ideas. Yes, but in general, I will remind you here that the ascending triangle is colossal. Let me show you again, an ascending triangle. On the Ether, here it is. Yes, there is a clearly potential. There's a movement like Usalani da napomniu vot etogo vot eta raketa da uda linka, the same kind of movement. Yes, that is, he has a week more in the trade, only off From the volume profile, here is the volume profile here, of course, on the Solana. It's visible. Yes, I call it visible. And the wheel is profile. So you have to look at it. Yes, if I show it like that, he'll show it in a different way. But oh, you see, it changes depending on what I show him. And here, of course, is the maximum. Of course, there was a trade. It flew out of there powerfully when the price reached the upper limits and updated. Here is this one on July 10th, 2023. Yes, Link has a similar situation. That is, here he has a little more weeks. Yes, here we have only been here for 3 weeks. But as you can see, the recoilless, irretrievable growth here began on the Salan. As on RR, a cool token in the Hertz20 network as far as I remember. Well, generally related to Ether. I classify it as such. It was more powerful. Oh, the volume profile, it was the most powerful bullish engulfing. Yes, this whole sideways and going up, right? Here's how. Surge upward, yes, like this. And here, principally, yes, that's the past volume. Profiles were absorbed by a substantial long impulse. And the price continued its upward movement. Well, right here, it too. Yes, it loves to show such patterns. That's what I wanted to show. Sorry, a similar situation. Here it is, the most powerful bullish engulfing is here from the idea. Let's go through the past with similar ideas, mainly the main idea. It's Link, yes, as I showed at the beginning of the video. I don't really consider the others for now. The market, well, Bitcoin is sideways, and the alt gives those very advantages. Link is still the main idea for today. The flow hasn't broken its upward trend. Yes, it's bought here. There were hints, but we do this in such a movement. We just move this inclination here. Now we have it all. The lower limit of the upward trend is slightly lower, but it's good to take a spot from here, knowing that the market is bullish, knowing that the downward trend is broken is huge. This is a great entry point, guys. You can take the spot from here. You won't regret it. I mean it for the long term. Meaning for a month, 2 months, 3 months, the same as PSG. Yes, again, just a reminder, this is my voice, POSEC, a huge demand zone. Yes, that is colossal. Weekly, you could say, yes. Here is mega volume right here. VSA, that volume analysis really shows its beauty here. A perfect bottom pattern. So we also have a ZEC. Remember to pick up, to ride a bull market, and what else did I give? A hook, there's a hook. Not the same situation as flow. It didn't break through its uptrend. The slope moved a little lower. That's not a problem for us. No, from here will grow. Overall, this movement could even be considered for a position because we have a convergence, a bullish convergence, a beautiful double bottom. Yes, then. There is something to wait for here at the hook of this level. Yes, that is, we have a local level of a double bottom that you can see. The pattern should be like this, once or twice. And we have to come up here to trade, guys. Don't forget about trading, because with a sharp movement, there can be the same impulse down. Yes, it's best when the asset there, the coin, is traded with small candlesticks, small bars. As it approaches the level, it soars. That's why, because of the double bottom, yes, with divergence, with convergence, that is observed in a breakout. Yes, that is 4 hours in this hourly chart that I'm showing you. Here should be a breakout here. You need to be a breakout, ideally at all, if you want true believer's deal. Here's your 1000th moving average, hourly average. Breaking it, that is, you still need to wait higher. Yes, that is 92.04 level. There's a passage here. Let me remind you, the movement, the double bottom predicts this. Yes, this movement. And stop in the send here at 86.04, ideally 86 exactly, yes, to bet. Here to catch your 10%. It's enough and confirmed, yes. Confirmed by the chart and the volumes. Let's see. Confirmation volumes here are generally increasing volume on growing candlesticks. Yes, well, in general, hook, by the way, shreds crazy, but well, I would say here that in general there is this confirmation, And you can see this picture from the 22nd. Today is the second 10-day period. The picture should work well like this. Well, here you need to wait for the movement, wait for the entry point to the long, and the next spot idea was ecstasy. It goes great, even it is better. Then the flow and hook grew. Yes, in terms of spot, it developed better. So you'd be in the black right now. Yes, if before. Let me remind you that the downward trend's been broken. Now it's either a sideways trend or an uptrend. A sideways trend suits us well in terms of investment because we can buy in this way. Yes, it'll rise and we'll buy. And with growth, our position will be substantially in the black. Yes, in the sideways, it's very good that you can sell from the upper boundary. And in general, there's a long trend emerging here naturally because there's a breakout of moving averages on the weeks. And the whole broad market's in a long trend. A steep bullish trend. I'll remind you about some other factors such as the Ether to Bitcoin ratio. Yes, this is an important thing too, because unfortunately it hasn't broken through its descending internet. There were hints and ideas, and so to speak size, yes, hopes for this. But in general, there's a lot of chatter right now about that it's going to start favoring Ether over Bitcoin. And here it will go. There's a long trend on some scale. Yes, so far, no hints. Yes, but here it will be visible. Yes, about the fact that here when it grows, this indicator will be visible and growth of Ether will be visible, growth of altcoins linked with Ether and of Bitcoin dominance. This is of course my mistake from the previous review because I didn't expect such a strong movement upward. And overall this short zone, well, not a short zone as such in terms of dominance. You can't say it's a short zone. It's just a zone of dominance, which it fell from, the one it fell from here in the past. Here is the idea. That's it. The idea is that. That's all. I still keep saying that its growth is limited. Yes. So it's hard to make a forecast now after being so wrong. But there should be a drop in the AL season. There should be a drop. But in a bull market, in the past bull markets, there was a sharp increase in it. Yes. That is, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You won't understand. The mystery of Jacques Ferenco. Guys, if anything, write comments about domination. And for me, it's a mystery, so to speak, why it exited so beautifully upwards from the head and shoulders. Thanks for watching. All the best.